Welcome to 24 Hour Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And last night, like I said, I'll be deep diving into the NBA. But first thing I want to talk about is my own team. I watched the Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls last night, and I think it's time to blow it up. I think it is. I've rolled with this team. I've went hard for this team. I've watched this team, but we're not good enough.
No, for real, don't play like that.
We're not. It's hard for me to say that. But I look at a Boston and I see how they're playing. I look at a Milwaukee and I see how they're playing. And then I look at our team. We're hampered with injuries. Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, guys in and out of the lineup. We don't know who's going to be able to go. And this was some of the same problems we faced in the playoffs against Boston. Tyler Hero couldn't go. We got important guys not being able to go. But I don't want to make excuses. I'm not making excuses for Eric Spoelstra or anybody on the team. What I saw last night was just not good enough. I looked at the statistics and we're in the bottom half of every offensive statistic. Every offensive 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, field goals made. We're not a good rebounding team, and it's bad. It's really bad. I think this is one of the lowest points we've been at. And looking at this team, because I've been a fan of this team for a long time. Ever since LeBron left, we haven't been able to get back to the promised land. We got to the finals against LA, but we knew we were outmatched. We knew that at the end of the day, we played them tough, but ultimately LeBron and AD, they were better. They outplayed us and won that final series. But the key thing I want to focus in on is, when are we going to get talent? I'm tired. I understand we got some dogs. I like Gabe Vincent. I like what I saw at Highsmith last night. Duncan Robinson, Max Strus. We got these guys with these stories, but we need some of the better players. We need some more talented players like we see because the league is getting better. I watched Denver. I watched Memphis last night. I watched that game and looking at Aaron Gordon, Jeff Green, Bones Highland, looking at all those guys and then looking at our team, it's like the cupboard is bare. And I don't understand how I understand Coach Spoelstra, Hall of Fame head coach, Hall of Fame credentials, but you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot out of this man to continuously outcoach guys that just aren't talented as the other team. We've been doing it, and like I said last season, it's the same thing. I'm not seeing anything different. When we play at our best and Boston or Milwaukee plays at their best, you can even throw Cleveland in there. You can throw Philly in there. When those teams play at their best and we play at our best, we're just a level lower. And that's the truth because we don't have superstar guys like that. Jimmy Butler, he notches up his play in the playoffs. But beyond that, Bam Adebayo, I like what I'm seeing. More of a scoring mindset this season, getting a lot of points, but still, I'm not satisfied. I don't think we have the depth or the talent. This is Duncan Robinson getting key heavy minutes. A guy who was benched last season. A $90 million guy, and he can't do anything but shoot threes. That's what I'm looking at. And we're playing zone against the Chicago Bulls last night. Guys are getting wide open threes, wide open layups in the paint. But we have to play zone because we can't match up with every team in the NBA man to man. We just can't. And the thing is, we lack size. I was a fan of the Jovic pick because I thought he brought size. I know we needed scoring because looking at the Boston series, we defended those guys well. We beat them in the turnover battle, and we still couldn't score. I don't think I've been the same since I seen Jimmy Butler miss that fast break three. Honestly, I don't think I've been the same. And watching it this season, I know we're not contenders. We're going to have a stretch. I have faith in Coach Spoelstra that we'll get a good playoff seed. We'll compete. We'll play hard. But we're just not winning a championship right now. We're not because we're under-talented. And that's the truth of it. It's so hard to say because when is it going to change? When are we going to get one of those top-level guys? For years, we've been supposed to get Kevin Durant. We've been supposed to get Bradley Beal. We didn't strike on any of them. We didn't strike on any guy. And it's every big free agent that's in the market. Miami Heat, Miami Heat, Miami Heat. Their name is in the circuit, but we never strike big with the guy. And that's frustrating because we had the cap space. Now we don't have any cap space. We're paying Jimmy. We're paying Tyler Hero. We're paying Bam Adebayo. So this is the core of this team. This is the future. Kyle Lowry. I love Kyle Lowry. A great point guard. Just got that dog in him. But he stays hurt. And where can we take this? I think he needs to go into rebuilding mode to bring back my point. I don't see how, with this constructed roster as is, I don't see how we fight a Milwaukee. I don't see how we fight a Boston. We just don't have enough.